Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Ant-Man channel on this Monday, the 17th of August, 2015. I have an article in front of me from the Times of Israel.com, Self-Defense King David Style. This guy looks like an absolute badass, man. I'm not even playing. If you guys are new to my channel, I push a lot of biblical manhood. Not that I'm saying I'm the manliest, toughest guy in the world. I'm not saying anything like that. So calm down. But I do like to push the true masculinity, true biblical manhood, what it is to be a man, how we embrace the protector, leader, hunter type of role in our lives. Today it's very much under attack, man. The progressive liberals they want to try to, domesticate us. You know what I mean? In my opinion, make us wusses. So let's see what this is all about. In a classroom at Jerusalem's Teddy Stadium, Jehoshua Sofer, an intense bearded man in his 50s who used to be a rapper, trains a group of adherents in what he says is a biblical martial art. Whoa. Yeah, man, I mean, I couldn't stress it enough, man. Like, the entire biblical masculinity, what it is to truly be a man, is so under attack these days, man. This is a pretty lengthy article, so I'm just going to post the the link for you guys. But let me tell you guys something about martial arts before you guys, because I know that martial arts is probably misunderstood just like guns are. You know what I mean? Like, it's, oh yeah, they push this gangbanger culture on us so that whatever we try to do, it's always like we're guilty before proven innocent. You know what I mean? They use this, that they're cramming down our throats, this culture that they're throwing down our throats these days. They use that as a prerequisite type of, it's social engineering at the creepiest level, because they make that the excuse why they're going to come take your guns, why you're not allowed. Behind all of the flashy kicks and all of that in martial arts, man, you learn spiritual things. You learn self-control, you learn perseverance, you learn how to be a good, upstanding citizen in society, sociable and whatnot. You learn how to respect. Respect is something that nobody knows these days. Nobody seems to care about respecting anyone. And, we have like a criminal mentality in the culture, man, where it's like, if someone's disrespected, if someone throws their hands and says, this guy committed a crime against me, the guy that's demanding justice is the one that everyone goes after. And it, to me, is disgusting, this arrested development. Let's all be a bunch of slaves and let's have sympathy for the devil nonsense needs to stop, man. When people become men and they love to do what's right, then you have a country that's blooming with liberty, and nobody has to be afraid of the government kind of seeking to, kind of exploit you or whatever. You don't have to worry about any of that because we're taking care of ourselves. This article goes into this. I would really recommend you guys check out this article and come read it. It kind of goes on to talk about this guy and his old school like days when he was rapping. He's got a dojo. He's got some pretty crazy things going on in these dojos. They got guys training. They talk about respect here. They talk about let's see, an Aleph bet martial art. So the Israelis have Krav Maga and all kinds. There's different types of martial arts all over the world. But just from my own personal experience, I would like to tell you guys that nothing has blessed me more than martial arts, man. Martial arts has been one of those things, those vehicles that God has used for me to vent and to be someone who takes kind of like my whatever evil or bad energy that I have, and it helps me convert it into good energy. Martial arts is a responsibility, man. It's not for any, it's not a coincidence that you see like cartoon characters like Akuma, and then how you have like the absolute opposite in Ryu, the guy who chooses to be on the side of light and the guy that chooses to use his powers for darkness. This is the ever, if you will, yin yang, that exists, light and darkness at the same time, always, those two forces always battling against each other. The old ancient Indian proverbs about feeding the wolf, that there are two wolves inside of you fighting each other. There is a good one and a bad one, and typically the story goes with the little kid asking his older, guru type father saying, which one wins in the end? And the guru, the medicine doctor, whatever he is, the Indian guy, will go on to say the one that you feed is the one that wins. Darkness and the evil in this world tries to pretend like it has power and that it wants to extend that to you. But it's all a lie. It's a deception. There is no true power in evil. Greater is the one that is in me than the one that is in the world, man. When you really truly understand that, all of the manipulation and intimidation and domination that comes through the corruption of darkness is all a lie. It is futile. It does not stand a chance against us. It really is amazing how many people are deceived, though, because the love of money is the root of all evil, and the devil wants to give you instant gratification. He wants to try to, like, I think that the story of Esau and Jacob makes a pretty cool picture about this. Jacob sometimes is he plays the character of the bad guy sometimes in these stories. Like, Jacob is the easiest person to not like besides Judas or Saul, King Saul in the Bible, because he's such a jerk to his older brother, you know what I mean? He lives up to that name that was given to him, and he found his identity in it, like that he's a deceiver, that he's a heel grabber. That's why his name was Jacob. There's a lot of euphemisms in the Hebrew culture that they have sayings like that, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, Jacob lived up to his name, and he made Esau despise his birthright because he tricked him. He took it away from him for a bowl of soup. Imagine that. The devil's going to use the pride of life, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes to get you to give up your birthright. You, whether you believe in God or not, were created by him to be intelligent, loving, powerful, creative, just like your creator. When you give up the fact that you're made to be in the image of God spiritually, you're given over to a reprobate mind by God, and then you are given over to the imaginations of your heart to defile your flesh. Man, these things are such profound truths that, it's not me. Look past me. It's not me. It's God that's giving you this message. And men today need to grow up, and we need to take on our leadership role to be the protector in the family, to be the one that is going to uphold the values of Christianity and of the Western culture, man. We need to re-grab this idea and this inspiration to send it on to our kids and to everyone around us. And you know what I mean? This message is empowering. The devil tries to get you to sell your birthright, and that's not empowering. It's also it's usually always used for the opposite end. It's used to destroy you. The devil's going to try to use you for whatever you could be of use for, but when you're done, when you're dried up, when he's used you, you're useless to him and he discards you. You're just a pawn, and you're not going to get in. You don't have a place at the table. But if you want to serve in the kingdom of God, know that one day the Lord himself will be serving you at his table. And the devil's such a liar, and he tries to copy everything that God does. That's why he wants you to think that you have a place at the table, so business as usual. Keep the consumerist military industrial complex going. Don't care about higher learning or liberal arts or enlightenment or the Bible. Don't care about that. Just care about money and trying to take care of you and putting you before other people and just doing you, right? This is the lie that we have today. This is what encourages, the almost Luciferian ideologies that people are, manipulated into believing today. We're following Aleister Crowley type ideologies today, like do what thou wilt, as above, so below, left is right, up is down, 2 + 2 = 5. Doesn't matter, there is no truth, you know what I mean? It's just blah, 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 blah. We're just losing our minds out here. But you guys, the reason why evil got away with how much it has like in the 90s with rap and with all of the gangbanger stuff, it all got through to us because of the intimidation factor. That's why I think that empowerment only will come through the Bible, and you guys need to get up and do something. Learn how to use a weapon. Learn how to use your body as a weapon. Meditate and be someone who practices some kind of form of self-defense. It's good for you. It's empowering. The more you learn how to fight, the less you got to do it. The more powerful you are, the more you have to be merciful. And it is necessary for you to be merciful. For someone to show absolutely no mercy on someone is a sign of the weakness of their character and whatnot. I'm not going to read the entire article. It's pretty long, but I just encourage you guys to go read it and give it some thought. We need to get our masculinity and our manhood, and we need to be initiated into that manhood by God Himself. God bless.